I'm Michael, and this is Tarot by the Tree. We're on the 10 cards now, which is the place of Malkuth on the Tree of Life, and it indicates end of a cycle. We have moved from the aces, which are the glimmer of potential, down to the 10 cards, Malkuth, which is what happens at the completion of the journey. On the first Fool's journey, Malkuth was the Wheel of Fortune. The world was a big, scary place. The animals seemed magical, and he was at the whims of the wheel that could throw him up or down because there were forces there at work much greater than his own. On the second journey, the Fool was more worldly. He had a protection around him, and the beasts of the world appeared as they really are. There was a wisdom in his second journey that afforded him protection that he didn't have in the first journey. We're looking at the 10 cards now, and very simply, the 10 cards are what will happen or can happen when you have reached the final chapter in your story. It could be a lifetime, it could be just a period of your life. On the 10 of Cups, we see happiness. This is the kind of happiness that is not a temporary joy. It is the secure happiness of home and family. In the 10 of Coins, we see security. And not only that, we see the idea of the legacy this person has built continuing even beyond his lifetime. Another change in the 10 of Swords, this is utter defeat. And this can happen even at the 11th hour. And this is when you've worked, you've traveled perhaps, invested, and at the end of the trip, something has happened and you've been devastated. You've lost everything you've put into this venture. In the 10 of Staffs, we see you've reached the end of your journey. You're going to be successful, but you are buckling under the load. This is something that is unpleasant, almost unmanageable. You have completed the journey, your plans have been a success, but just barely, and it's been an intolerable load on you. We'll do a brief recap. The 10 cards could be permanent happiness through the love of friends and family. It could be security, happiness, and the kind of success that goes beyond you, beyond your lifetime. The values and the things you cherished and built will continue into the future. The 10 of Swords is defeat. You've tried many things, but in the end, forces conspired against you, and you were utterly unsuccessful. In the 10 of Wands, it's a heavy load that you've been carrying, and it appears you're going to have to continue carrying it. Perhaps this is not going to be something you can sustain for a long time.